Uh-oh, that's not good. Bugger.
Hell yeah.
Cheers. G'day, I'm Will. And here we are. And this is Luce.
Beautiful.
And together we are travelling around Australia in our 1987 Toyota Hiace named Joey.
Woo!
Incredible.
So nice, hey?
There we go with that. Follow along to see these roads we roam. G'day.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the channel. Last episode you would have seen us hanging around Byfield State Forest and the Yeppoon area. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. But from Yeppoon, we then visited Rockhampton and stayed at a free camp called Midgie Rest Area, just south of it. We then spent yesterday just checking out Gladstone. There's kind of like a couple of little parks near the marina in Gladstone. And they're really, really nice, just if you're going there for the day, just to chill out. We had coffee and breakfast. There's a nice little walk there as well. So if you do make the little detour to Gladstone, at least there's a really nice spot to hang out. We then spent last night at Calliope River camping area. We stayed at the south side of the river, and it's lovely here. Like, we've got a spot right on the river. You know, there's heaps of ducks, heaps of flies, you know, pros and cons. But no, it's so peaceful and nice here.
But today we are heading into Agnes Water and checking out that area, including 1770, and we'll see what we can find.
On our way to Agnes, but we had a quick little squiz on Google Maps and we saw this place, Tannum Sands. Yeah, gorgeous little town. It's just like, what, 8 kilometres off the highway? So definitely come and duck in. It is such a gorgeous and cute little town. It's far from sunshine and rainbows. A little bit wet, but it's so nice and peaceful here that I think we're just going to chill out in the van for an hour, do a little bit of computer work, and just take it easy. It's just so quiet. Uh-oh. That's not good. Right, so the issue we've diagnosed so far, my charge light's on. However, I am still getting a charge from the back of the alternator. I'm testing with my voltmeter, I'm still getting a charge from the back of the alternator. However, when you add load, the voltage drops down more than it should. So like when our DC-DC charger turns on to charge the lithium battery, I'm dropping down to like only 11.7 volts, which just isn't enough power. So the first thing I'm going to check is my voltage regulator. Again, you would have seen only about a half dozen episodes ago, we replaced that at Eddy Bay. But I think it's gone again because it's not compensating for the load. It's not increasing the voltage when there's a load added to the alternator. So I'm going to rip that out. I've still got the old one that magically fixed himself in that episode. So I'm going to put that in, and if that solves our problem, our charge light problem, then I know to pursue that avenue.
Giant finger hug.
Out of all the drama, here we are getting excited about a supermarket again.
Look at how fancy this looks.
Holy. Whose idea was it to put this in here?
I don't know.
Oh my god, what a crap spot to work.
And we've done this so many times now.
Oh, I'm over it.
Oh.
Old one's out. New, old one, spare parts in. So here we go. Bugger.
Doesn't look like it's changed anything, hey?
Problem has not been solved. Spewing.
Let's have a think about what to do next, hey?
That's no fun. Man, it's been a bit of a shit show. We're just driving to Bundy now to free camp there for a bit, but now our regulator is like giving us way too many volts. We were driving before and the battery was outputting like 17 volts. I was using the windscreen wipers and they're just going mad. But now I've connected the DC charger again just to bring those volts back down. It seems to be holding a more stable voltage, but man, it's just all over the shop.
It's not operating properly. So
No.
we're not sure if the battery's charging, if it's not charging, if it's overcharging, if it's undercharging.
It's just
at the
all
moment,
over the place.
no clues are pointing to any one solution. So
But as you can hear, the van's still running. Our charge light is still on. I guess that's all that matters. We can still drive to camp, but
yeah.
just our electrical system is just going mad. So I don't know. We might just try a new volt regulator, but we're going to try and get an auto elec in Bundy.
Yeah.
Hopefully that can sort us out.
So we're just going to try and get to camp tonight, get a feed, have a sleep, wake up tomorrow, ring all the elects in Bundy because the one in Agnes was not able to see us for at least 2 weeks. So we decided to skip Agnes for now and head to Bundy tonight. So let's keep going. Hopefully we make it.
Good morning. Camp last night was okay, just a side of the road rest area, so it was a little bit noisy. But we're starting this morning with doing a bit of research into our problem a bit more before we call an auto elec. We've done a bit of testing on our regulator again, and honestly everything seems fine, which doesn't make this job any easier. But yeah, we're just going through our books at the moment to see if there's any other troubleshooting problems we can go through before we call up an auto elec. Well, we've been to 5 auto elec / mechanics and still no luck of getting anyone to even look at him, so I guess we'll keep hunting. And then now
12.5.
and now
12.2. 12.7. 12.8. 13.
all of my results are very, very similar between regulators.
So maybe it's not a regulator then?
Yeah, well either that or they're both just very equally f***ed. So I've just tested all the variable voltages throughout the motor with the DC connected, DC disconnected, and the 2 volt regulators I've got, and they're all returning pretty similar results, all within spec. There's some times where it goes lower and sometimes where it goes higher than it should, but it's not an abnormal extreme. I've also just tested all my connections on our cranking battery and everything seems fine there. So day 3 on this little saga and I'm still completely clueless as to what's going on. Also, happy 5 years anniversary, Lou.
What a great way to spend it.
Oh, you beauty. It's gotten to this point. We've just pulled the whole dash out of the van, but I'm just making sure that all of these little printed routings are all looking good and just making sure we aren't going to have any shorts in any of these cables or anything that goes to the charge light. So, well, that's another whole day trying to organise and sort out this battery / charging problem. Still clueless. It doesn't seem to be doing any real damage so far, so we might just kind of keep slowly poking along whilst monitoring the problem. And just start calling in advance to other auto electricians. But for now, I think it's just time to chill out, have a drink. Luce is cooking us up a beautiful satay stir fry for dinner. So we'll see you tomorrow and we'll see what we can figure out to get this sorted. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are just about to check out the Bundaberg Zoo. Apparently it's free. It's a little zoo on the corner here at Alexandra Park. As for the battery issue, I've decided to get ourselves a little battery monitor so I can keep an eye on what the voltage is up the front while we drive around, and hopefully we just don't have any more dramas until I can go and seek someone out to help us and sort the problem out. Yeah, I think it's just time to stop stressing about it and keep on sooting. Everything seems to run, so why not have some fun? Your knees have bent the wrong way, bud. What a cracking little free zoo that was.
That was really, really nice. Like, completely free.
Yeah.
And had lots of birds, emus, wallabies, snakes, frogs, monkeys. Like, actually a really good range. I was kind of half expecting it to just be a couple of birds.
Like, yeah, it's small, but like, so cool. They've done such a good job. It's all neat and tidy. It looks awesome. So, yeah, definitely something to do if you're passing through. Next on the Bundaberg checklist is we're heading to the Bundy Barrel, which is where they brew all the Bundaberg ginger beers and things like that.
And soft drinks.
And yeah, all those soft drinks. So let's go there. How cool's that? It's inside a big aging barrel. What do you reckon that is?
Passion fruit.
Nice. We did it.
And look how cute this little stubby is.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was really good. So it was $18 per person.
Yeah.
And you get the tasting of all of the flavours. Unfortunately, they had run out of peach, which is the one I wanted to try, but that's okay.
We'll just have to come back.
Yeah, exactly. So you get to try all of the flavours. They talk about how they're brewed, how long they're brewed for, the process of how they make the drinks. Apparently, you used to be able to go into the brewery itself and watch how they make it, but there's too much red tape these days. But I feel like you get a pretty good idea with the museum out the back.
Yeah, that's right. They've got like little displays. A couple of them are interactive. So it is just a fun little walkthrough. It's only small, but hey, for $18 and walking away with a 6-pack, that's pretty bloody good.
You can't really complain about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got to try 11 of their 12 flavours. And I think the only one I didn't like really was the sarsaparilla one.
Yeah.
It might have just been the when we grew up, that's just exactly what cough syrup tasted like when you were a kid. So it's probably got that negative kind of taste of always being sick. But
yeah.
I don't know. A lot of the older folk absolutely love it. So.
But every other flavour was really good.
We've got a bit going on in the kitchen tonight, eh?
Yep.
I've just put together a base for what will be a lime cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
And Luce...
I've got jelly over here.
Oh yes, just putting some jelly
and
on
I've
it as well.
got my grapes in the freezer from the other night using the other half of jelly, which is like frozen grapes, citric acid powder to make it sour, and like your favourite jelly sprinkled over top, and it's like frozen grape lollies. So good. And then we've got sushi for dinner.
Yeah. Kitchen's going. It's a 5-star kitchen tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.